After Lord's, the media had murdered England. Now they were hailing Michael Vaughan's men as superheroes. Andrew Flintoff got the kind of billing that Ian Botham had got way back in 1981. And suddenly the whole country seemed to really believe that winning the Ashes was a possibility. The main reason for that is that England had won the mind games. Having lost so convincingly at Lord's, they'd come back and in a thrillingly close encounter had won at Edgbaston. It really was something to behold, and of course to beat Australia in a tight finish, well, nobody ever seems to do that. The batsmen had done their bit, but somehow the taking of 20 wickets seemed all the more heroic. As we went to Old Trafford, Australia had to reflect on something. A still injured Glenn McGrath and an unexpectedly injured Brett Lee, who was in hospital.
We have a country awash with Ashes fever, courtesy of last Sunday at Edgbaston. This is Old Trafford, 4 days later, and the third N-Power Test match. The Ashes are level at 1-1. The two captains are with me for the toss, along with Ranjan Madigali, the match referee, and Connor Shaw, our 6-year-old mascot. Michael, let's go.
Heads. Heads is the call. It is a tail. Michael, you won the toss.
Michael Vaughan has won the toss.
Yeah, we're going to have a bat. It looks a good wicket. Try and put Australia under some pressure with a good first innings total.
Okay, are you under pressure from the nation? There's a bit of a fever out there, isn't there?
Oh, it's great. It's great for the game, and it's good that everyone's talking about cricket. We've enjoyed the series so far. We enjoyed the one-day series. It should be a great last 3 games.
And the luxury of announcing an unchanged team.
Yeah, we've got the same team as Edgbaston. Hopefully, the same performance and the same result.
Now, does the side need to take a fresh guard? Because presumably it's still euphoric after Edgbaston.
No, we realise it's a new game, and Edgbaston was great. We obviously levelled the series, but this is a totally new game, and it's just important that we keep our performance levels to a similar standard. Try and put Australia under pressure. Enjoy the cricket. Edgbaston was a great game. I'm sure this will be no different.
All right, Michael. Thank you very much for joining us. Ricky, you've got some great news about your team.
Yeah, Glenn's come up remarkably well. He had a very good workout yesterday and a good run around this morning, and he's fit for the game, so we're pretty happy with that.
So Glenn McGrath in, and the news on Brett Lee?
Yeah, Brett's fine. Yeah, we never had too many concerns with him anyway, although we had a couple of days in hospital being pampered by the nurses. He's come up remarkably well as well. So
it's been a sort of, forget the pampering for a minute, it's been a pretty unsettling few days for you, though.
Yeah, it has been. There's been a bit going on, obviously, with even with Glenn going down on the morning of the last Test match. It's been a little bit unsettling, but we've got everything back in order now. We're looking forward to the game. There's a great challenge looking ahead and awaiting us in this Test match.
Yep, the great thoroughbred truly was fit. Isn't a week a long time in sport? So too was the Flying Colt. Much to look forward to then, as the captains had told us. English selection is easy these days. They're unchanged again. And Australia, of course, so pleased with the presence of McGrath and Lee. Here are Strauss and Trescothick. They're going to come out to bat on a pitch that looks a beauty. Rock hard, promising some bounce and carry. It shouldn't seem around much, and on a pleasant morning, you'd rather be batting. We'll pick it up with Glenn McGrath, putting to Marcus Trescothick.
Nice to play. Well, it gives you a good idea of the pace of the ball over the outfield.
Pitched up was that. He sat on the back foot, and he got a lovely little outside edge. You see, look at the footwork, it's poor. Oh, that's a shocker. That is a shocking attempt.
Oh, boy. That was a resounding clunk on Andrew Strauss's helmet, and good to see one or two of the Australian players ask him how he is. It's not always been the case in this series, but that was a bad moment for Strauss. Brilliant from Brett Lee. He softened Andrew Strauss up. Fantastic bounces the over before, and now the Yorker. Could have been a slow ball Yorker, and it's brought up his 150th Test wicket. A wonderful piece of bowling. Australia have the breakthrough.
Well, it is. Brilliance from Brett Lee. It was the slower ball. It reads 78 mile an hour, and you just see it spinning out like an off-cutter. And total deception. It's been ferocious pace and bounce and smart, intelligent bowling. Strauss gone for 6. It's now 26 for 1.
He knows it. We know it. Michael Vaughan needs runs. All sorts of opinions offered about his technique from all over the land. The point is that if Vaughan remains natural and holds his body shape like that, he'll triumph.
No third man. First boundary for the England captain. Not the most convincing of boundaries.
It's not as quick an outfield at Edgbaston, but even so, Marcus Trescothick is starting to find the middle of the bat.
That's a lovely shot from Vaughan. That's just about Michael Vaughan at his very best.
Now that's just a nudge down the ground. Whoa! Perfect timing.
$100 for England.
That's 2 straight. That'll be 4 runs, and that'll be 50 for Trescothick. He's cashing in here at Old Trafford. It's 110 for 1. And dropped again. Dear, oh dear. It's flown. It was a toughie, but I have to say, you've got to get him. This time it's Michael Vaughan gets a life on 41.
Out! Oh, no ball, bad luck. Oh, bad luck, you Aussies.
Oh, settle down there, boys. Can you believe it? It was the perfect comeback from Glenn McGrath. There was the drop catch, the previous delivery, frustration at that. He comes in and just overcooks his run up. He's 1.5 inches over. Perfect delivery. Watch it deck back through the gate. And then it would have been bowled again.
Are we on a roller coaster or what? Terrific batting, and Michael Vaughan deserves great credit for the way that he carries his innings on. 4 times he's gone to 50 against Australia, and 3 of them he's gone on to make big hundreds. So that was boding well for the rest of the day. Really good partnership. The 100 they've put on together, and both played nice and freely. That's a great thing against a side as strong as Australia. It was rather odd that Shane Warne hadn't bowled, but it wasn't remotely odd that Glenn McGrath was sticking to what he does best, making life difficult for the batsman. Finally, with the score at 130, Ricky Ponting turned to Warne. 33 overs had been bowled. And surprise, surprise, look, some spin. From one destroyer to another. There's Roy Keane.
No third man. Fast outfield. It's quick enough during the day. No one's going to get that.
Oh, that's lovely batting. All you need to do is wait and wait on a pitch as true as this, and then you'll get your timing into sync. What's that done? Now then, yes, out! 600 Test match wickets for Shane Warne. What a moment.
The whole ground is standing, but I fancy it's not so much for Marcus Trescothick, but for Shane Warne. 600th wicket has come off slightly unorthodox fashion, off the back of Trescothick's bat, onto Adam Gilchrist's knee and up into his gloves. And the end of Marcus Trescothick, and what a moment for the great leg spinner. 63 to Trescothick, 163 for 2 England.
Oh, it's a full toss, and he's hit it nicely. McGrath might not make this. He's struggling to get there, and he won't be running around there and putting his foot down just short of the rope, just in case he goes over on that ankle again. Right, that takes him to 99. He's got it away. That's well played. Listen to the roar, goes up. That's Michael Vaughan's 15th century, and he's 4th against Australia.
What a way to bring it up. A lovely clip through the onside, and he will soak up this occasion. He's the first man in the series to bring up the 3 figures, and very timely that the skipper chips in. He's leading from the front now. His form has been an issue, but not now. He's turned things around.
That's a bit short, and nicely played. That's what Vaughan should be waiting for.
Michael Vaughan is at his best. Maximum. Wonderful timing. Well, that's marvellous bowling that doesn't go rewarded for Jason Gillespie. Now, when things go against you in the game of cricket, boy, do they go against you.
Come on. 4 more through the offside. Oh, dropped. Matthew Hayden at slip. Starting to lose count of the number of chances that Australia have put down today, but that will be somewhere in the region of 4 or 5. Magnificent stroke from the England captain.
Good start, but it'll go for 4, that I fancy. Really crisp out of the middle of the bat, that was.
152, the England captain. Raises his bat in acknowledgement, and is finding his very, very best form now. There he goes again. Consecutive boundaries, 3 boundaries now off this over from Jason Gillespie. Just the 4 bowlers used today, the main part by Ricky Ponting, and it's been hard work for all of them. Nicely played, very clever from Vaughan.
Oh, this could have hauled out. Yes. Well, a lovely, juicy full toss, and he smacked it straight down long on's throat.
Can't believe it, Michael Vaughan. Big full toss from a part-time bowler, Simon Katic, and it's taken the strike bowler, Glenn McGrath, to show the rest of the Australian fielders how to catch. Vaughan could have picked his spot anywhere. He was looking for the deep mid-wicket boundary between the long on and the very square mid-wicket, and in the end he put it straight down Glenn McGrath's throat. But what an innings it's been, a timely return to form for the England captain, and the whole ground rises to him, appreciates his fluent stroke play and his mental strength as well, because he came into this innings under a little bit of a cloud. Wonderful innings, 166 to him, 290 for 3.
Very good stroke straight down the ground. Beautifully played.
Yes, it was slightly over pitched. He didn't try and hit it too hard. It's all about placement and timing this game. Just watch this. Just spin there, but he was he just came down the pitch a little bit, getting more confident as each moment goes by. Oh, that's rubbish. And it's been treated exactly the way it should have been. That's it. That's his first half century against Australia. And it really is a feather in his cap. It's been tough for him. They've thrown everything at him. And he's still there. Oh, he's hit that. It's in the air. This is out. He's got him. He's caught him on the boundary. That's a big wicket. A short ball from Brett Lee with the new ball. Peterson has gone for it and he's fallen into the trap.
Peterson for 21, 333 for 4.
Oh, he's bowled him. That's sore stumps all over the place. Brett Lee has come to the party tonight, given the new ball, and well, he's knocked over Peterson. And now the night watchman Hoggard.
To a degree, those 2 late wickets had dampened the flames that had been lit earlier in the day by Michael Vaughan. A quite brilliant innings from him and resilient support from Ian Bell. For once, Dame Fortune had deserted Glenn McGrath, but there were 3 wickets for Brett Lee. It was Michael Vaughan's day, though he'd have to agree to share it, I think, with the blonde bamboozler.
Just the 600 then.
Oh, no, I say it with the respect it deserves. It's... Yeah, look, 600, it's a hell of a lot of wickets, and I wish it was about 603 or 4. England boys played extremely well today. Once they got through that first sort of hour and a bit when the ball was getting through pretty nicely, wicket flattened out and they played extremely well, and, you know, we just dropped too many chances.
You've had a tough few months emotionally, and you made a signal when you got to those 600 wickets, first with a ball, but then with your wide armband.
Yeah, that was a bit of emotion there. That was... my daughter gave it to me when the family went back to Australia and said, "You've got to be strong, Daddy," and says strength on it, and that's why she gave it to me. So that was for her and the other 2 kids as well.
You must be pleased and relieved. The wheel of fortune has gone your way at last.
Yeah, I felt pretty good over the last few weeks, not getting too many scores. I felt there was a score around the corner. Fortunately, arrived today.
Any particular thing worked better than it had done previously this summer?
I just tried to enjoy it. I went out and tried and play on instinct rather than think too much about technicality or, you know, the pressures of maybe that I was under. I just tried to enjoy my batting and react to the ball. Fortunately, it paid off.
The game keeps cracking along at a fair old rate, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's 2 wickets late on there. I suppose Australia feel they've just got back into a little bit, but 340 for 5. You know, we're happy with that day. Try and get another few more runs in the morning, put them under some pressure in the afternoon.
There was huge excitement on the second morning at Old Trafford. Freddie Flintoff walked to the crease, and with him was Ian Bell.
Glove. Well, Steve Buckner generally waits. He sums up everything. Could it possibly have hit the shoulder? Did it come off the bat?
Well, I think there was a little edge on that from Ian Bell. I'm not quite sure why Steve Buckner took so long. He normally takes a long time with LBWs, but not necessarily caught behind. Anyway, it's an excellent innings from Ian Bell. He hasn't added to his overnight score, but he played well yesterday. 59 to him, 346 for 6.
Didn't go to hand, but he has bowled well. Could put 3 men down there and they wouldn't have got that.
A full toss that Jones bunts down the ground. There goes Jones. And that's a good response. That's the controlled version of Andrew Flintoff. Lee around the wicket. Jones through square cover. 400 on the tally for England. Don't they love it? That is a wonderful strike. Gosh, he hits the ball hard.
That's in the air, and this is going to be out if they catch it. Langer's got it. Well, he tried to hit it a little wide of mid-on. I think he was going for sort of mid-wicketish, and that turned a little bit. And you've got to be a little careful about doing that to Warne. On a good day for Warne, those always go straight up. Look at the delivery again.
Well, it was a lovely delivery. Got it up in the air with a bit of overspin and a bit of dip. And Flintoff, as Tony Greig said, looking for that straight mid-wicket area, trying to bunt him over there for 6 as he did at Edgbaston. But just skied it straight up in the air. Justin Langer took a comfortable catch under some pressure from the crowd behind him. The end of Andrew Flintoff for 46, 433 for 7.
I bowled him out. Well, he needed that. Yes, I think so. Jason Gillespie needed that desperately. Mind you, so did Australia. Let's have a look at this. Really focused. And it might have just nipped back a little bit. Might have even hit the inside edge of the bat. Have a look at the reaction here of Gillespie. Yes, that's a follow through there of a man who's in urgent need of some wickets. So out for 42, faced 51 balls, played some very good shots.
And that's gone. Solid catch taken by Matthew Hayden at first slip. So there's the 9th wicket.
Well, this was a textbook leg spinner. Just run up, get the batsman playing forward, spin the ball, get the outside edge, and a simple catch to first slip. And thank you very much. It's 438 for 9.
Well, he's got hold of that one. Ball angling in a little bit towards the leg stump. Crisp hit from Harmison. There he goes, and cleaned up. Right through the gate there from Shane Warne. Brilliant piece of bowling yet again. A man who's got his 600th Test wicket yesterday, and now he's got 603.
It had been good to see Andrew Flintoff and Geraint Jones relive their batting of last summer, but the memory of that scorecard will live with the start given by Trescothick and the way that Michael Vaughan finished off the job. The Australian bowlers, well, it was a case of the blondes having more fun, Brett Lee and Shane Warne. We're going to pick it up now at the start of the Australian innings. It's 2 for no wicket, and with the new ball is another blonde.
It's worth a shout. That's pretty straight. He's at leg side. Well, Hayden didn't want to run. Langer was calling him through. And I'm sure that Hayden thought, well, I'm dead here. That feels out. It was leg side.
And Michael's right. Hayden was a bit worried about that. I'm not sure that's such a bad decision. It might have hit leg stump, might have missed. It's one of those, isn't it? If you're bowling, you think it's out.
Well, it could have gone anywhere. As it happened, it went into that pink round stuff that signifies a boundary out there. Well, looked as though it was catchable.
Oh, it's a good effort, there's no doubt about that. It has to go down as a chance. Let's have a look. It's in the air for a while, and back he comes. Oh, would have been a fantastic catch. Oh, that is magnificently struck. He's smashed that one through the offside field.
Oh, that's really well done. That's as good a stroke as Hayden has played for a bit of time.
Scoring big runs against Australia doesn't always result in a victory. Of the last 10 big innings played in the last decade against Australia, only one, England's first innings total at Edgbaston last week, it's the only one that's resulted in a victory.
Get him, yes! What a catch. That was an authentic stroke, and it was beautiful anticipation, wonderful anticipation, because he had to judge what Langer was intending to do and then do the same thing and go with the ball. Wonderful.
Very hard in that position to keep you cool and keep your courage when a batsman is advancing. Justin Langer was trying to take Ian Bell out of the picture. Not to be. He's gone for 31 and it's 58 for 1 Australia.
And what a start after tea. Simon Jones from the Stretford end finds the shoulder of the Australian captain's bat, and England have exactly the start they wanted.
Well, he just got himself playing defensively, a little bit chest on, and the ball bounced a bit. And there you have it. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Just gets up a bit big. He's always played a little chest on. And instead of going over the top of the slips, it goes straight to gully.
Ponting gone for 7, 73 for 2. That must be close, yes! Up goes the crooked finger of doom from Billy Bowden. Matthew Hayden doesn't want to go, he's hanging around the crease. But a shake of the head and the slow walk off to the pavilion. Giles strikes again.
The only doubt there could be, was it in line? Did he get outside? You didn't feel so, but if he got outside, it's not out. That might be not out. If he's playing a shot, it hits him on the pad, and his pad's outside the line, it's not out. 34, 82 for 3. Oh, streaky, but it's 4, I think. Go quite quick, it's slowing up, but I think it'll maybe make it.
That's a beautiful stroke.
Bowled him! What a little ripper! What a cricketer he is!
Simon Kadich not offering a stroke. The reverse swing. It came back at him on this occasion, top of off stump, and there's the cartwheel. Australia now, they're struggling at 115 for 4.
What a good ball. Any time you see a spin bowler persuade a batsman to cover his stumps with what seems the perfect defensive delivery, and then there's a crash of ash, you know you've seen something special.
Pitched outside, turn, defensive shot, hit the top of off stump. Eat your heart out, Shane Warne. Oh, what trouble they've got now, Australia. Big opportunity for England.
That would have been a beauty.
this is catchable. This is definitely catchable. Oh.
Might have been a drop catch.
He's playing it off the back foot. It's a foolish delivery. Look, his weight's back. It just spoons a bit. Not straightforward. Not easy.
Can a team let Gilchrist off the hook twice and get away with it? He was riding his luck. He ran down to Giles and chipped it just painfully just over the head of Steve Harmison at deep mid-on. Shane Warne then decided that the aerial route was a good idea and joined Gilchrist in the front. And this extraordinarily intense period of play almost had its spell broken by the way the two Australians went after just about everything. Harmison came in with venom. Warne sometimes missed and sometimes connected. Remember, this is a bowler who can bat. 80 needed then to avoid the follow-on.
That's a good shot.
He's playing very intelligently, Shane Warne. Great shot. Good use of the feet from Warne.
Simon Jones comes on and first ball again. He's done it again. First ball after the break. He got Ponting. Now he's got Gilchrist and the ball just carried to Jones.
Huge wicket. Still 62 shy of the follow-on target, Australia. And having given Adam Gilchrist 2 lives, it's Simon Jones who's finally done the trick. Gilchrist gone for 30, 182 for 6.
Now, Michael Clarke is the new batsman. He's been bedridden the last 2 days. Done something to his back, and to the extent that he's got a runner out there, Matthew Hayden.
Terrific stroke. Just a fantastic shot.
And gone. Easy catch. I think the slow ball from Simon Jones. And Michael Clarke, who was very much restricted in all his movements and the quickness in which he could react. His reflexes have suffered because of this lower back problem.
Puts them in bigger trouble now at 197 for 7, the Aussies.
Well, the man is in the deep. Has it gone all the way? Billy Bowden, the 2 arms are up. That is a 6er. Well, he's got some bottle.
Hasn't he ever? That was quite a show from Shane Warne, finishing unbeaten with 45 in 61 balls. He took it to England and he's keeping Australia in the game. Gillespie's there with him. The bowlers all did their bit. Australia 234 behind England.
With Saturday morning came more typical Manchester weather. It rained and it rained and it stayed grim. There was a strange quirk too. Overnight the score had been 210 for 7. But umpire Steve Buckner, signalling a no ball here, failed to register that it went for 4. Therefore in the morning the score became 214 for 7. This meant that Australia now needed just 31 runs to avoid the follow-on, and play finally began at 4:10.
Oh, that's wide. So it's gone straight over the top for 4.
Harmison's the man out at long on. A half-century for Shane Warne. Been a very, very good innings from him. Everyone has their own good method of solving the nerves of whether the follow-on can be avoided.
Well, there was an opportunity. It bounced a little bit. Warne, he just cannot help himself. He's going for the big one again, way down the pitch. And a stumping chance missed. That's in the air, and it's going, and it is gone.
That's another good strike, and he's picked the area very well. 245 is the score, and the follow-on is avoided.
Was it a drop? Think it was. I'm sure Geraint Jones struggled to pick this up. It's an inside edge, I think. No, the outside edge. And a straightforward chance in and out.
Not a good way to close the day. At the end of it, Australia, though, still 180 behind.
Well, Gilly, you'll be hoping that Shane Warne and Jason Gillespie can bat for this first session this morning.
Oh, that'd be nice, yeah, and beyond if possible. But no, we've been under pressure for a couple of days, and yesterday was probably a bit more helpful to us, a day of rain, or most of the day. The good thing is when we did play cricket, we didn't lose a wicket, and we got another sort of 30, 40 runs or whatever it was, past the follow-on. So we need Warney to try and knuckle down again, although he's not the one that knuckles down. He's flamboyant and Dizzy knuckles down, but Warney's been brilliant with the bat and ball all series. So we're relying on those guys to help just keep us in the contest.
So how's the mood of the camp generally running in, given it's been tough to this point?
The mood's pretty good. From the loss at Edgbaston, it was very buoyant. We'd realised we'd been a part of something very special there. So you can't sort of begrudge the result there. We knew it was unique. We came here and England had the momentum and they've really run with it. So we're just trying to turn that around and get that, as I say, the momentum going our way. But the mood's pretty good. We're under siege a little bit. The crowd are all over us. The press have started again. There's something in today's papers, an absolute total fabrication, totally made up. So I don't know where people can make up these lies, but we know that's the way that machine operates. So there's a siege mentality. We know that people are coming at all angles, but it's a tough unit. We're not exposed to this often, so it's a good challenge for us to try and come out of it.
The Australians kept telling us that they like to challenge, and they surely had one here, as Michael Vaughan was doubtless telling his blokes. The obdurate Jason Gillespie was up to his usual trick. And the effervescent Shane Warne was up to his. He'd never made a Test match 100, and suddenly he was unbeaten on 90.
And he hooks it straight down Ashley Giles' throat at deep square leg. Wasn't the first ball wicket for Simon Jones, but it was a second ball wicket, and it brings to the end a wonderful innings from Shane Warne. He's gone for 90.
That sure was, and he's so disappointed. He will be disappointed because he'll feel that he was on a roll, he's let the team down. And he'll be disappointed from the personal milestone point of view. He hasn't got a Test match 100. 99 will remain his highest Test match score. Brilliant 90. 287 for 8.
Good catch. Very, very good catch from Trescothick. And 5 for Simon Jones. Once again, working wonders with this old ball, and good delivery to get rid of Brett Lee, helped enormously by Trescothick's agility at first slip.
Well, that was a really good catch, but brilliant bowling right through this innings from Simon Jones, again showing that he bowls well with the older ball, the reverse swing. That is a catch, supporting the bowler, allowing him to take 5 wickets.
That is fantastic batting. I mean, God. Must be LBW. Must be LBW. End of the innings, and Simon Jones does the trick with the new ball. Gillespie does a runner because he wants to get ready for bowling.
What a splendidly skillful effort from the Welshman. 6 for 53, pitching the ball up and swinging it around. Mainly the old ball, though the last wicket came with the new ball. All credit to him. He's probably the least sung of that England quartet. 302 Australia, and the least sung of Australian batsman Shane Warne has saved them. Make no mistake, Warne has saved them. He walked from the field for the last time as a batsman at Old Trafford, knowing he had done so, and he still hasn't made that Test match 100. He leads the list of all the men who have a lot of runs without making 100. 2,688 of them in his case. Another reflection on Simon Jones and the quartet of seamers. Andrew Flintoff leads that attack so well. He only picked up one on this occasion. There were 3 for Ashley Giles. So it was a case of what England could do now. They led by 142 with Strauss and Trescothick coming to the crease, and they were determined to get some momentum going immediately. So they chose singles as the way to do it. And they did run extremely well between the wicket. Ricky Ponting was in that rock and a hard place position. Do I attack or do I defend? I need a bit of both is the truth, because I have to take wickets. Well, Brett Lee made a decision for him. I'll attack, he said, and he went for Andrew Strauss, who got a serious blow to the helmet. He got stitched up a bit in the old ear hole, but he carried on. Meanwhile, Trescothick agreed. Yep, attack's the way to go. So he went on the attack himself. And you knew it was going for England when that happened. The best grabbers of them all, really, Ponting and Warne, didn't even go for a slip chance off Strauss when he had just one.
Nice, Shane.
And suddenly the ball was hitting the middle of the bat with regularity. 26 for no wicket then, a lead of 168, and my guess is Michael Vaughan will want about 400.
Oh, good shot, beautifully played. Short and just outside off stump, and that one, well, the stroke was executed absolutely perfectly. Oh, well played. Another short delivery from Lee. And it goes crunching into the boundary. Oh, he's had a go at him first ball. He's smashed it down to wide long on for 4. Well, that's an indication of what England have in mind for Warne.
Wow. It's about time Glenn McGrath had a bit of luck, even if it had to come by way of Marcus Trescothick, who's played quite beautifully for his 41. That's the first bit of good fortune McGrath's had in 2.5 weeks.
Well, McGrath gets reward because he bowls so many balls in the same place and makes the batsman play so often. But what Trescothick has done well is wait for the ball, play it beneath him, and the price is that by waiting for it, there's been some backspin on it and it's hit the stump. So that's a pretty cruel blow for Trescothick, who played wonderfully well for that 41 at 64 for 1.
McGrath's not saying anything. Gillespie's not saying anything. We gave a bit of a wave of the hand, which means in cricketer's language, sorry.
Here's Glenn McGrath. And there's Andrew Strauss. Now then, will he get away with it? No, good catch. Brad Hodge. Top edge from the England captain, and a very, very well judged catch from Brad Hodge.
Well, Brad Hodge caught that really well. He had quite a lot of ground to make. At one stage you thought, well, surely the ball will come down and it won't get there, but it stayed up in the air a long time, this ball. I don't think it was that short, the ball. Michael Vaughan going for one of his favourite shots, that pull off one foot, and that was well judged. Yeah, very good catch. 97 for 2.
That's well played. He's hit it into the gap. Way down. It's gone all the way too. It looked as if it was over the line. That's a lovely shot. I tell you what, it's a lovely feeling as well. Fast bowlers running in, bowling a short delivery and dispatching him for 6. There's no better feeling for a batsman. Brought the man in from out there. Smashed it away on the onside, and Strauss has registered his 50.
That'll be 4. Ah, that's glorious. I was just looking at all the men in the deep thinking, how's he going to score a 4? Well, there's no better way than down the ground.
Just over McGrath. Didn't quite get it. It was a little bit high on the bat from Ian Bell. Lovely shot. Delicious cover drive from Ian Bell. And again, this one was even better.
Shot. So that slower ball and just waited for it. That was a gorgeous shot. He may have picked the slower ball early, but he had to wait for it and then just help it over the top. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It was cutely played.
Oh, and he's misstumped him. He was way down the pitch, and he missed it, and so did Gilchrist. He's hit that one in the air, all the way, catch it in the crowd. Short delivery, smashed away by Strauss down to square leg. Easily over the boundary. He smashed that away. This is it. That's superbly played on the back foot. He smashed it away to mid-wicket. Andrew Strauss has made a fantastic century here. He's been hit on the head. Have a look at the smile on his face, and his wife is on her feet. Oh, have a look at them. They're enjoying every moment of it. Well played. He likes it in that area. This could be out. I think it's taken. Yes, just taken. That's well taken by Damien Martin. And that brings an end to the innings of Strauss. Very unselfish as well. He's gone for his shots, realising what his captain wants to do here. This is another example. Knows there's a fieldsman back there. Takes him on. But Martin, he just slightly misjudged that and only just caught it in the end. Inches above the ground. Right, so it's very well played by Andrew Strauss. 106.
And 224 for 3 when he was out. It wasn't much more when Kevin Peterson was out. LBW to a brilliant bit of bowling from around the wicket by Glenn McGrath. Boy, the Aussies enjoyed getting him, but they couldn't get him. Ian Bell went to his 4th Test match 50, 2 in this match against the Australians, before he watched Freddie Flintoff lose his castle on his home patch. And then Bell himself perished, held in the deep. There then followed a period of sort of carnival cricket, where Geraint Jones, villain in the late evening, became hero in the middle of the day. Yep, that was Glenn McGrath. He was hitting for many a mile, and he did it twice before Michael Vaughan called the side in at exactly 5:45. 280 for 6 was the point of the declaration. 100 for Strauss, 65 for Bell, and a lovely 27 by Jones. McGrath made up for his bad luck in the first innings. He picked up 5 this time round, but it was Shane Warne who had Dame Fortune desert him. Now, said Michael Vaughan, here's a chance for victory. Australia needed 423 and began it in the knowledge that no team had ever scored more than 418 to win a test.
Here we go. Just a little throat ball to say hi. Thrashed for 4. Good stroke.
Right, well, Langer has seen that okay.
That is worth a shout. He's not going to be turning too much. Definitely hit him outside the line, but that didn't matter because he wasn't playing a shot.
Not without alarm, but Australia survived. 24 for no wicket. They need 399 to win it, and the star of the day was Andrew Strauss.
I think you've got to work hard for your runs, and the first couple of games getting a 30 and a 40 really frustrated me because I'd sort of done all the hard work. But against these guys, you know, it's always testing because you know even if you're in, Warne's going to come on and he's going to make life difficult. So it was nice. You know, it was a good situation to bat in today because the bowlers had put us in a good position, but it was still nice to spend some time out there and get 100, obviously.
And a final thought from you about tomorrow?
Well, I mean, it's promising there at the end. It's the wickets, we're not going to sort of blow them away. The wicket's quite slow, but if we get enough balls in the right area, there are definitely 10 wickets out there tomorrow.
Another pivotal and maybe momentous day awaits us. 10 wickets for England to take, 399 runs for Australia if they're to win the game. But the draw could be even money. In the blue corner on my right, the Australian.
Yeah, look, I think we can save this test match. We saw from the way England went about their batting, just the way the pitch played. It's very good for batting. There is this rough. I don't think that should come into play because I expect our batsmen to bat a whole lot better than they have until this point.
And flushed and pink with the excitement of it all, the Englishmen.
Reverse swing the key for England. Flintoff and Jones, absolutely expert users of the old ball, and so far Australians' batsmen look clueless against it.
From 6 o'clock in the morning, the queues stretched around the ground, and then by 8:40 they'd close the gates. Can you believe that? Thousands upon thousands. Capacity at Old Trafford, 21,000 in all. And if at first, boys, you don't succeed, try and try again. Be patient and believe. If you're an Australian, fight like heck. If you're Matthew Hoggard, here's your first ball.
First ball to Hoggard. What a corker. Pitched and left him. Perfect length. What a start for England.
That was some piece of bowling. It pitched perfectly so that Langer had to play it defensively. And just the slanted edge. Faintest edge because the face of the bat itself was basically first slip. It's 25 for 1. Langer is gone. Caught by Jones off Hoggard. And he's out for 14. 25 for 1. That's nice timing. Go for forward, beat the man at mid-on. Sir Bobby managed to get in. May have had to pay his £10, but they eventually let him in.
That's a good example of Ponting playing his natural game. happy to take on the short ball from Flintoff. Sick signal by Billy Bowden, and that went flat and hard. Oh, wide of Andrew Strauss. Just 2 slips in place, and this was a good delivery from Flintoff. It just tailed away to the slips at the last minute, and that's what brought the edge.
And also the different angle. He's very happy coming around the wicket to the left-handers is Flintoff, and catching Matthew Hayden on the crease.
Oh no, it's through the gap. Hayden is definitely uncertain outside the off stump to Flintoff.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And Flintoff bowling brilliantly yet again, creating another opportunity. Away from the body slightly, never to the pitch of it.
Edged again. All the way along the ground this time from Hayden.
Chipped high and safely by Hayden, more than just a chip indeed. Wonderful batting that. Ponting in complete control of the stroke. Nice bowling, clever bowling. Just a little fuller, encouraging Ponting into the same thought process, making the ball harder to play. Magical stuff from Flintoff, and what carry through to Geraint Jones. Got him! Oh, Flintoff has produced a blinding little spell here, over the wicket, round the wicket, off stump and now leg stump. That's terrific cricket.
Yes, well, interesting. Hayden trying to get across to cover all the problems he was having outside the off stump, and Flintoff has decided to go for the leg stump here, and he's knocked it back. Just a little bit of swing in towards the left-hander, beats the pad, and that's the end of that. Big wicket for England.
36, Matthew Hayden, 96 for 2, Australia. Now, England reckon that a hit would have done the trick. Fantastic stuff from Bell. He's got such presence of mind in there. He caught that good catch in the first innings. Now, if he hits, oh, he's long gone if he hits.
That's a fine shot. Well, Jones has made a bit of a habit of picking up a wicket with his first ball of a spell. And that one went in the air as well.
All of which took us to lunch with honours even, 121 for 2, Ponting going nicely, and frankly, all 3 results are still a possibility.
A little bit streaky. Well, quite streaky, in fact.
It was very streaky.
Inside edge. No, it's not. I thought I heard 2 noises. I thought I heard 2 noises. Steve Buckner only heard 1, the ball thundering into the pad, and that's a huge, huge wicket for England.
I'm not sure that's a good decision, that. I believe, like Michael, that was an inside edge. Ricky Ponting had a word with the umpire. I don't think it's going to make any difference. I'm not suggesting he said something nasty, but I think he might be trying to point out that there was an inside edge.
Was there an inside edge? That is an enormous inside edge, and straight through the earpiece came the double noise. Anyway, it's too late. He's gone for 19, 129 for 3. Terrific delivery yet again from Simon Jones. He really is a master with this reverse swing. Mat 3 bringing up another half century in Test match cricket for Ricky Ponting. That's not too difficult for Simon Katich. A juicy half volley on leg stump.
Wasn't a bad shot, because the ball wasn't terribly short, and Ponting got himself in a very, very good position. I like that. If anything, that was an even better shot. It was played in more relaxed fashion. There's no doubt Flintoff's got the wood on him. And Katich was right in the headlights out there and never looked like getting out of them.
Dead right, Richie. It was only a question of time. Angling the ball across him, he really did look very vulnerable, as indeed he looked in the first innings. This reverse swing has got him no trouble at all. So another one down, another big celebration out there. This is the delivery, wide and going wider, and nicely taken too. That's a good catch. .165 for 4. Oh, that would have been close. He was pretty late setting off Gilchrist. I don't think he was convinced there was a run there. Ponting wanted it. The direct hit may well have been a close thing. Oh, he would have got him out by a metre.
It's where Ponting has played so well. It's another magnificent strike. And he's really just easing the ball there. Giles needs just be a fraction short, and Ponting's onto it. Got him. Flintoff's having a day and a half. England might just too. The field setting was perfect.
And the length was perfect from Flintoff. He did get it fuller, and he did get Gilchrist driving. And this time Ian Bell made no mistake. There's the fuller ball, there's the edge, and there's the catch. Gilchrist gone for 4, 182 for 5.
That's a pretty good shot. Well, that's well played too. If it's up there, you've got to smash it away, which is what he did. Lovely cover drive. Well played. Down the wicket he goes, and mid-on's a little wide, and that one's gone crunching into the boundary. Oh, that's beautifully played. Up and straight and flicked away through that onside field all the way along the ground.
And on to tea time, with Michael Clarke playing nicely for 20 and Ricky Ponting beginning to dominate things, unbeaten with 90. The English bowlers were throwing all they had at the Australians, but Ponting was in their face, as he so often is, the ultimate scrapper. 207 to win the game. Not about that. England just need 5.
Well, that's a beautiful shot, and that is Ricky Ponting's 100. It's running away down to the extra cover boundary. An elegant cover drive, Ponting's 23rd century, and it's his 5th against England. That's very well played.
It certainly is. Well played, skipper.
Well, that's gone straight over the top. Well, that's interesting. My theory about him just kicking it away on the onside went out the window there as the ball disappeared down the ground.
No second slip. And it's fair to say it would have gone straight to him. That is very good. The swing works, the Oracle again. Quite brilliant from Simon Jones.
What a great piece of reverse swing. He got 6 for 53 in the first innings, and he did it with reverse swing, getting it to go both ways. This one has come back sharply, well outside off stump there, but not there. That's some piece of bowling, I can tell you. It's 263 for 6. Clark has gone for 39.
Perilously close to LBW and is out. LBW. Another little reverse swinger from Matthew Hoggard. The lid is coming off the ground in Manchester. England are 3 away.
We need to have a look at the replay to see if he got it in as a Yorker, but he certainly got it where he wanted. No, it was short than that. And Gillespie didn't get outside the line. That looked to be as though it was going to hit about 3 parts of the way up middle.
There's a splendid stroke. Ponting's got all his wits about him, and clearly his timing is still working beautifully.
Oh, that's a Jaffa. That is a Jaffa. There we go. Steve Buckner holds a shiny new red cherry up in the air. Michael Vaughan will size up the situation pretty quickly. He'll give Hoggard and Jones a couple, and if there is no swing through the air, he'll get those tall fast bowlers on, Flintoff and Harmison. Crowd right behind Simon Jones now. Drilled down the ground by Ricky Ponting. Even though he's been under the cosh today, he's taken every opportunity to put the bad ball away. Ooh. Just wide of Kevin Peterson. Flashing square cut from Warren. Played. It was very, very straight, but it was full, and that allowed Warren to get it side the ball and just use the pace through square leg. Big shout. No, says Billy Bowden again. Going over the top, probably, because it looked pretty straight. Close, but very, very good call from Billy Bowden. No! Sigh of relief for Warren. Frustration for the crowd.
Crunching square cut. You do not become the best team in the world unless you fight to the very end. put it down. He has put it down, and it's Kevin Pietersen. Now, there's all sorts of things that could go around. Old lines like, has he dropped the Ashes?
Oh, he's flayed that one through the offside field. Oh, that's well played on the back foot. Ponting is playing beautifully. 150 for him. In the air. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, no, he's got him. What a good catch. That's a great catch. Wonderfully taken. Jones has come to his right. It was dropped. It popped in the air. Strauss actually dropped it. It then popped up. And, well, Geraint Jones took the catch.
Well bowled. It drew Warne into the stroke and gone straight through his hands. Hit him on the leg, and Jones has grabbed it one glove. Warne out to 34, 340 for 8.
Oh, he's beaten him. He's bowling a really good line, and he's bowling it pretty fast as well. Just short. Now the end of the over. Still 2 wickets needed.
Lee got it away, but it was short of the fielder. The roar from the crowd was not the only roar we've had. They've been very animated all day.
Lee is back where he was about a week ago, taking a horrendous pounding.
Yeah, this just got up a bit on. He got a bit cramped, didn't he? Just got up a bit in height. Good job he had the arm guard on.
This is out if he hits. He doesn't hit. Peters of Worcestershire misses. And not by much. That is the problem that you face when you look to steal the strike.
Well, I think he had him here. Look. Oh, my goodness me.
That's very, very adjacent. Oh, no, says Billy Bowden. That might have been too high. Ponting jumped.
Yeah, Mark's right. He was jumping up and down there, getting way across to the offside and jumping up in the air.
That's a fine decision. There's a little appeal. He's given it out. Out. Ricky Ponting is out. It's impossible to know what to say. For all England's joy, imagine what Ponting is going through now. Steve Armisen has thrown everything at him and got him.
Well, he's really strangled him down the leg side. He's been trying to bowl him out around off stump. I don't know if it hit the glove or went along the face of the bat. No idea. Ooh, looks like glove.
Glove. It was the glove.
What a good decision again.
Amazing umpiring. And he got his hands away from his body with the short ball, wanting the single. What an innings. The applause should last forever. The Australian captain has stood up and played one of the great rear guards.
That's a wonderful leg cutter, isn't it, at pace?
They appeal, but to no avail. I didn't like anywhere near it to me.
Marvellous deliveries he's bowling. The tail enders can't nick them, but batsmen might. They're real leg cutters.
England will be pleased if that goes all the way to the boundary, which it does. And Glenn McGrath will be quivering. Still searching for the Yorker. That's worth a shout, does it? Not out. Not out. There might have been some bat involved too. I thought there might have been a double noise or a... No?
It's outside the line, I bet, when it hit him.
Now again England will hope this goes to the boundary. It's going to make it. One ball is wasted. Oh, it's a beauty. That is how fine this thing is. Minute. Nothing.
Well, that's a waste. To his ball down leg side.
One ball remains.
Must make him play, Mark. Must make him play. He's had 3 balls he hasn't had to play this over. 2 leg side, 1 offside. 1 leg stump half volley. You must make him play to give yourself a chance.
Here we are. Brett Lee has done it. Redemption from Edgbaston. An amazing performance by Australia to bat through the day. All credit to them. England will gather. Spent. They've thrown what they had, and in the end, it wasn't quite enough.
What a match, as Richie Benaud might say. A remarkable postscript to Edgbaston, and what an innings by Ricky Ponting. Surely his very best. 2 for Steve Harmison, 2 for Matthew Hoggard, 1 for Simon Jones, and 4 for Freddie Flintoff, who threw everything he had at the Australians. It's the 2 words down the bottom that matter most. Match drawn.
Now, I never thought I'd be doing an interview with you two gentlemen, particularly you, Mr. McGrath, for your batting.
Yeah, one of those things, you know, always trying hard to work on my batting and improve it. And as the series gone to date, I haven't got an average yet, so I don't know what it's like to be out. So it's going well.
We were chuckling when the message finally came out towards the end of the game. We're wondering, what did he say? Don't get out?
When he first came out, I thought, oh, good, he's bringing a drink because I was pretty dry. But he said, no, they said bat 2 metres out of your crease. I was thinking 2 metres out of my crease against a guy who's bowling 90 mile an hour.
Don't like
Jeez.
And when the first ball went down the leg side, you half thought about taking a run, and your mind must have gone back to Alan Donald getting run out in the World Cup semi-final.
No, I thought Brett might have been coming, so I sort of took a couple of steps, looked, and then when he wasn't, I got back. Then I saw the ball coming in towards the stump, so I got back even quicker.
Yeah, we didn't see too much backing up from you towards the end.
No, well, I was actually backing Glenn, and with 3 balls to go, I was thinking, should or should I take that single? Because I'd hate to get out, and you know, we probably wouldn't hear the end of it from Glenn, but he did a fantastic job, and great to get away with a draw.
Now, you've been involved in 2 of these games, Edgbaston and Old Trafford. Which was the more nerve-wracking?
Probably this one, I think. You know, we were chasing a win last time. It's just one of those things that I just don't think I can handle this anymore. This is just like 2 of these in a row. It's just very nerve-wracking, but we just got there in the end.
2 bigger smiles you wouldn't wish to see. I wonder what this guy was thinking.
You're giving the nation collective heart failure, you know.
Yeah. No, it's just great that we're playing good cricket. I think
the Ashes so far has been fantastic to play, and I think this is another great game of cricket. It had everything. You know, there was hundreds, fifers, Warney getting his 600th wicket. You know, an epic at the end there, where the last pair have to survive 24 balls. But I really want to congratulate our team, because at Lords we went 1-0 down. In the last 3 weeks we've showed a hell of a lot of character.
In the end, the rain day was very costly for you here.
Well, it was, and you know, it's never good when you lose a day of rain, but you can only control, you know, the performance on the middle. And I think our performance over the 4 days that we're out there was outstanding. We dominated the game. You know, we've got a week off. There's a few tired bodies. A lot of the guys have put a hell of a lot of hard work into the 2 weeks at Edgbaston here. And we'll have a week off and make sure that we come back at Trent Bridge and play another good game of cricket.
There's a long tradition of Australians fighting for everything they get. Ricky Ponting had got the man of the match, but the most valuable of all draws.
You seem keen to get hold of the grog there.
Yeah, we'll look after that when we get back to the rooms for sure.
You're just about the most unpopular man in England, I reckon, right now.
Yeah, well, in my dressing room, probably the other way around. That's all I'm really worried about at the moment. There's a few Aussie supporters down there who are pretty happy with things as well, but no, what an amazing game of cricket once again. You know, we were outplayed, there's no doubt about that, for the first 4 days, and we knew that we had to dig really deep today and hang in there as long as we could and as tough as we could and make it difficult for England. And we've done that. We snuck through. Brett and Glenn at the end there were fantastic. I must admit, I thought I'd probably cop things up a little bit towards the end there, but you know, we've come away with a draw after being outplayed, so there's a pretty good mood in our room right now.
Yeah, psychologically that must feel like a bit of a victory.
Yeah, it probably does. We haven't had really much of a chance to think about it or talk about it just yet. We're still sort of getting over what's happened, but no, England have played a very good Test match once again. We've got some homework to do and a lot of hard work to do over the next week. Make sure we're well prepared for the next Test match.
Yeah, things have turned around quite dramatically since Lords. Is now the time to analyse that? Can you put your finger on why that's happened?
I think there are a few things going around at the moment that we can improve on, and we know what they are, and we're training well enough and we're preparing well enough. We're not just delivering in the middle at the moment, and that's what it comes down to. You know, you can say as much as you like and have as many meetings as you like, but as you know, you've just got to dig deep and do it out in the middle when it counts, and it wasn't until today that we've seen some of our best cricket played.
Those were the celebrations of extreme relief. They'd shut the gates at 9 o'clock in the morning, and as the crowd streamed out, they couldn't possibly have been disappointed with the cricket they'd seen. Or could they?